when you click the video, it does zoom in.
Yeah, no, that's why I had to get back here.
Oh. Did you already start it? All right, so we went to Costco, but before that we went to the pumpkin patch, and I convinced my husband to take all 5 kids to Costco, and here we are, we survived, yay. So, and then everybody got the stomach virus, so the stuff's been sitting out. Well, okay, this stuff hasn't been sitting out. All the pantry stuff has been sitting out, and anyway, so we put all the cold stuff away, but we pulled it back out for you guys so you can see what we got. Okay, so the first thing we got is some organic spinach. Sean and I are going to try our best to go grain-free, not just gluten-free, but no grains at all. And so I needed some more veggies. So, and then we had a bunch of bananas, but then my kids ate some within the last couple of days. So this is what we have left. Bananas. And then last month at Costco, I got 10 cases of 24 eggs, and it ended exactly when it was time to go to Costco. We only go once a month. So we got 10 again. And of course, because this was a couple days ago, we've already used almost a whole case. So 10 is the perfect amount for our family of 7. So 10 cases of eggs. And yes, we pulled out each case. Sorry, that's slipping. Just to show you guys that we got 10. Okay. And then next we got sausage. It needs to get 2. And so it's just interesting that now we have 4. And they're like $15 each. So that's $60 in sausage. And that's, I think it was $80 in eggs. So I'll have to show you guys my menu for the week. But this is what we eat almost every day, sausage and eggs for breakfast. So let's see, the next thing, I got 2 things of butter. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough, but I got 2 for now, so I'll reevaluate. And I haven't gotten this in a while. Maybe I didn't get it last month, but my daughter and my husband really like this, so I got this. Although we're trying not to eat tortilla chips, so I guess he's stuck eating the potato chips I bought. So Mateo's salsa, and then Nancy's sour cream. By the way, if you watched my video on Azure, what did I get? The kefir, that's Nancy brand. It was really good for smoothies. So Nancy is one of our favorite. It's just cheaper at Costco to get this big thing of sour cream. And then we got 2 packages of burger patties. This is the 100% grass-fed beef. We would have had a whole package, but we are grilling burgers today. So Sean already set those out. So thank you, babe, for setting those out. And then we have a case of half and half organic, and then 2 things of syrup, and 2 packages of pepperonis. I made my first ever homemade pizza without sourdough, and just rolling out my own flour and things without adding sourdough to it. So I'm going to continue to do that since I killed my sourdough. Oops. And then I got some wild frozen blueberries. All right. Next thing I got is a big bag of chocolate chips. Probably didn't need it, but I really wanted to make some of those. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say it. Make some energy balls, and so you have to have chocolate chips for that. I guess you don't have to. My mom put raisins, but I don't know if that'd be any good. I'll have to try it. All right, the next thing we got is a big bag of sugar. And then this is a brand we've never tried before. It's the Kettle brand pink salt potato chips. They're pretty good. The kids like them. It's already been opened. I should have probably got 2, but I did not want to get 2 just in case we didn't like it. So I bought a bag of chips last month. I got 2 of them. They were not very good. We ate them, but these are actually better, so we may end up getting these more often. I would rather get the avocado ones that Sam sells. Costco, for whatever reason, where we're at, they don't have that, so maybe they'll get it, but as of right now, it's not there. Then, because Sean and I are doing grain-free, they do have this cauliflower pizza, and it has veggies in it, and then it's also got a little bit of meat lovers to it, so it's a really good, I think it's a really good buy, and it's delicious. So I got 2 of those. That way we can have pizza every Friday with the kids and still stay on that grain-free diet. Is that going to stay up? No, it's not. Okay. And then I got a box of Ritz crackers. I compared it to Aldi, and getting this giant box for $10 is cheaper than getting the off-brand Aldi crackers. I don't normally buy these, but we've been getting Lunchables for our homeschool co-ops and stuff, and it gets expensive. 5 kids with Lunchables is like $20. And so I went ahead and got these, and then some pepperonis, and then we have our big block of cheese from Azure, and so we'll just slice that up and the kids can make their own homemade Lunchables, save some money. And then I got 2 things of chicken. We add our mayonnaise and do chicken breast. This is great if you're trying to do grain-free. So we do some chicken salad for a quick meal. This one has already been gotten into from today for lunch. And then we're really liking this big bag of green beans. So I'm going to keep getting those. And we go through 2 a month. And then I'm really liking this toilet paper. No. So we got a case of toilet paper. Not really much to say about that. And then we have 2 Labradoodles. And this is the dog food that we got for them. And my daughter has adopted some random cat down the street, named her Whiskers, and now I'm stuck buying cat food. So here we are. And apples. So I bought 2 things of apples, and apparently within the last 4 days we went through 1 package. So let me grab the only package we have left. So these are the apples that we got. It has like a little face on it. Anyway, the organic Gala apples. There's already some missing out of here, but it was only $3.50 for a big bag of apples. So I was kind of disappointed I didn't get more than 2 bags, because clearly we're going to need it. And Costco's so far away for us that it doesn't make sense for a bag of apples. So unfortunately, I'll have to know next time. And these are super sweet. It even has like a little sweet indicator, like how sweet they're going to be. So I thought that was really interesting. So these are delicious, and I can understand why the kids ate them all. All right, I'm going to put all of this stuff away, and I'm going to move on to my Azure order that I got last week and show you guys what's in there. All right, we're supposed to be recording the Azure, but there's a spider under our table, so Sean's fixing it. Where'd he go? Oh. That's what Azure looks like. If you're ever looking for what the brand looks like, that's what it looks like. All right, let's be for real now. Sean's going to take the spider outside and be a hero. Go, Sean, go. You can do it. Woo! Okay, so I was tell you guys a funny story before I show you what I got at Azure. So before I forget, I spent about $260 for all of this. Is that a lot? Okay, the reason it's a lot is because of my favorite thing. Anyway, so I went to get our Azure order, and if you're not familiar, there's a big diesel truck that pulls up, and you get in a line and you help like unload it, and you just grab the packages and you go and set them by the different people's names who've ordered. So when we've done this tons of times, and when I went, Sean's imitating me, sorry. I went up to the truck to grab the next box, and I didn't realize how much it weighed, and as soon as I grabbed the box, I pulled a muscle in my back. It was horrible. So I went and I sat the box down, and I was in excruciating pain, couldn't breathe, and thought I was going to throw up. So I did not get to show you guys what I got at Azure. So now I get to show you what we got. And that's been, what's today? Sunday. So I pulled it almost 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks this Tuesday. Yeah. So, but that was horrible. Don't pick up things that you can't handle. Is that good? And like if you're gonna do Azure, like I promote Azure and they give me no money, so yay Azure. But when you go to pick something up off the truck, be careful. Don't be silly and accidentally pull a muscle, okay? Because it's not worth that. All right, now let's go on to Azure. So I did buy 3 of these for hot chocolate, but I went ahead and put it all in my coffee, and now this is the last one, and I'm gonna have to order some more. It never seemed that we had enough dairy milk from the dairy farm to make hot chocolate and have this, so I'm not sure what happened. But so there's heavy whipping cream, Organic Valley. I do like that brand. And then the next thing we got is this big case of cream of chicken. I like this brand. I've ordered one case prior to this, I guess last fall, and so I was happy with it, but it's a good buy if you like different soups. And then I'm just kind of a restock here. I bought some baking powder, a 1 pound bag, a 2.5 pound bag of powdered sugar. And this is, the kids have been really into cinnamon rolls, so this is for the icing. And then I also made oatmeal, they're like homemade oatmeal cream pies. Recipe is so good. So it calls for powdered sugar for the cream that goes in between. And then I got some thyme, however you say it. So 4 ounces. This is this is bread flour. Anyway, so I'm gonna make my own loaves of bread. So I was gonna do sourdough bread, but I killed my sourdough starter, and so I'm waiting for it to develop and be ready for whatever I use it for. So having to make bread without my sourdough. All right, save the best for last. This is like my favorite thing, and I feel like if I tell you guys how much it costs, then you're gonna freak out. Or maybe my husband's gonna freak out. Okay, so this is cheese, raw milk, white cheddar, grass-fed. So I used to get just one, and one's not enough. So now we buy 2 a month, and they're like $45. What? So yeah, I spent like $90 in cheese. Is that silly? This cheese is so good. I don't want to like not promote it because I really like Azure, but if you get addicted and then you're stuck eating like bougie cheese, this is your life, spending $90 a month in cheese. Unless you don't have 7 kids, then maybe you only need 1. Or maybe you don't even need 5 pounds. Apparently we need 10 pounds of cheese to get through the month nowadays. So yeah. So hopefully I'll get enough subscribers at some point and I'll make a couple dollars from all this hard work that I'm putting into all these videos. Anyway, so that's what I got at Azure. Yes, so last month I spent like 127, and then the month before was like 140 something, but I got 1 block of cheese last month and then 2 blocks this month. So, which the cheese is gone, so I can't show you. I didn't do a video last month. I just needed to take a break from YouTube. And this month, here it is. And I don't have a pulled muscle anymore. Okay, we need to go to the freezer because I have told you guys multiple times that the freezer in the garage, babe, not this freezer, that I was going to show you guys what we got through our half a cow, which is obviously no longer half a cow because we've been eating through it. But I feel like this is the perfect time to share with you because we've been going through it for the last couple of months and we can be brutally honest about what we liked, what we didn't like, if we would do it again. So Sean's going to pop in on this part and actually wear a mic and talk to you guys about what he thinks and what he would do differently. So here we go. Cheese! What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cheese! All right, welcome to our freezer. Is that a weird thing to say? All right, so in here is less than half a cow. I was just kidding. Okay, so if I'm walking weird, it's because there's this lovely train track in the floor that our beautiful children have created. So I'm gonna try to walk around it and not destroy it. But all right, here we go, half a cow. So there's a little bit of Costco stuff in here. Some strawberries, the hamburger meat I just showed you guys. So I'm gonna kind of move it out of the way. Okay, so story on half a cow. Well, I'll show you the meat and then I'll tell you because the door is open. So, so we could have chose. Now you're making me laugh. It's okay. You have a mic now, so people can hear you laughing at me. We could choose between doing a chub, I think is what they call this, or like the freezer pack that you peel. I like these so much better because I can just snip and squeeze. So I really like it like this. I'm going to do this again. So I don't even remember how many we got of these. Do you want to get a close-up view of what we have left? So here's more strawberries. And then, so we still have all of this hamburger meat left, and they're in 1 pound little chubs. So there's that. I feel like if we were to pick something, this is what we go through every week for tacos and things like that. We're having Sloppy Joe this week too. My son doesn't know. He's excited. So, and then we have all kinds of other stuff in here. This is how it's packaged for different things. We can shut it now. The reason I wanted to do this is because I'm pretty bad about just doing lots of hamburger meat. So I wanted to branch out and cook things that we've never cooked before. And so that's why I was excited, because you get like half a cow of just whatever the meats are. You do get to talk to them about like the different cuts that you want to do. And we kind of the lady was really sweet and gave us lots of advice. But I really didn't know what I was ordering. So it's been fun kind of trying new meats we would have normally not picked out at the grocery store. And so I'm enjoying that aspect of it. So as far as price goes, we spent a little over $1,200 for half a cow, and it was 166 pounds of meat. And so that's the half a cow. And I think we would do it again, right? I think we're planning on doing it again in the spring. Why'd you do that?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do it again in the spring. We're happy with it, and we'll probably use the same company and butcher and all of that. So anyway, yeah. All right. Do you want to go put? You're gonna have to stop the video and go put some stuff away. I got 4 bags. I'm gonna edit that part. Okay, so it's the only one they have now, except for. Well, I'm gonna edit that out because that's just too much talking about blueberries.